Even then, I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would Allah pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend, I am the truth, I am the God, I am the Zen. There is no way around it, my just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy, Drakes, and Wheezies, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie, and Nas, Face Mob, Easy, and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You and your opinion, you can stick that up your... I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. No need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhowers. Deceased presidents in the wall in my residence as I increase stepping on ballin' forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as Marcus Clay, the developing veteran. That's why I got no time to sleep. I gotta creep the late night to get this cake to bake right. I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of indecisiveness. I got scars on my back that resemble tiger slits. When it's all said and done, I'll be one of the greatest you know. The only one left like a by the Uno. But who knows what the future holds. My moving stupid. Most of you do it for the internet, and I'm not into that. And that's the disconnect. Comparing me to these rappers is disrespect. Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me?
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. 2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And I think with coverages, and they're also excellent tacklers. They try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Keep them guessing, offense!
And it's Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. The Texans had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Now a 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On first down, Childress. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Steps away to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Across midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. Give him 53 yards on the ground. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Down to the 25. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. And a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
My dad used to tell me all the time when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, They're strapping up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Childress. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 15 more there, and it's another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Stroud keeps it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
C.J. Stroud, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal.
Niggas is coming straight through. Like, I'm not even getting no time in the pocket. Like, as soon as I fucking drop back, I'm sacked.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Well, Lawrence
Shit don't make no sense.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now Lawrence. 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Like, that doesn't even make sense. That's a free form to the left. That shit is so fucking corny. Don't even make sense.
Should put him on a flat.
Ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
Stroud from his own end zone. Catch is made by Arcega right side.
You can't put them on the flat when they on the outside like that.
Trying to find some space to operate. The big first down to get away from the end zone. Now a handoff up the middle. Childress. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv.
What? Like, this don't even make sense. Oh my gosh.
Still on his feet. He may go. Touchdown, Houston. Ben Milton, 85 yards. And the Texans are able to widen their advantage.
Pardon me, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being
Nonsense.
able to tackle
Playing inside, over the top.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
You're making
Rack
no
yardage and a
sense,
touchdown
bro.
there on the big play. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it.
He's, I see how this game's going. I see exactly how this game's going.
It moves it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
On play action, Lawrence. From the right side here, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At their own 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
The worst,
Stroud looking to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On the give, here's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Don't drop
Give him a
that.
couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Y'all all playing Madden?
2nd down and 8. They'll run again here with Robinson.
Over there locked in.
Right on the 50. A gain of 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on 3rd down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Play action. Here's Stroud. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Buying time to his left. To the left side, it's complete. big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now the try here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Jaguars 17, Texans 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let's go now.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Texans 13.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's last year's Defensive Player of the Year. He's going for back-to-back. Just to let niggas know. Ooh, that dress so scandalous.
Next to score, Jaguars 31, Texans 13.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
That's how niggas lock in. That's how niggas lock in that quick. Fuck out of here.
Bro, relax with the cursing. There's kids in. I got kids in this. It's coming through the TV.
Nah, that's how niggas lock in that fast. That's how we lock in that fast.
So now you curse to your dad and say make it seem like it's yo. Relax with the cursing.
Yo,
That's
Chris,
crazy, right, Chris?
Yo, Chris, that
nah,
shit turned.
Don't say nothing else. That's crazy. That's crazy, Chris. That's it.
You gotta turn. Sometimes you gotta turn. I muted that nigga. Sometimes you gotta turn the mic off.
Nigga was panicking. Like, we definitely. Nigga was panicking. Nigga threw a pick right there. He thought he was open.
I ain't respecting that. I ain't even saying GGs. We don't concede. Come on. Nah, I wasn't. Because I always tell Chris, that nigga always give me a hard time. The game just be bullshitting for the first half. Huh? That's because you don't got to be up.